Wow, thank you so much for coming back to our next set of our episode today. And it has been very, very informative. We have learned a lot. And we are at this very beautiful place called
Brackenhurst,
yes,
in Tigoni Remuru,
where
you come and breathe your freshness of life here.
Oh, I tell you, and I love this place just because of one thing mostly. Well, so many other things, but one thing stands out for me. It's a Christian-based organization, a hotel. That means it's conducive for friends and family and kids. So it's a very beautiful and serene place to actually even come to reflect on life.
Definitely.
And about your purpose.
Exactly. Come and reflect here. Discover your purpose.
Right now you're on YouTube channel, yeah, Purpose Fest. For Impact, sorry. And you Facebook for?
Purpose
for Impact.
Yes.
So you're there and you're watching us, and thank you so much. Please share this video so that we can reach as many people as possible. And thank you so much for tuning in and staying here with us. Please give us a thumbs up so that this video can reach as many people as possible. Now, Gabriel, Nyamu, we were talking about a miracle that happened during this time when you have decided you will quit, and you actually did quit. And then things started going south after 6 months.
6 months, exactly. And remind me when David, the time, if you read the story of David, where he told the king that you don't not give God something that cost him nothing. Nothing, yes. And I think that's the journey I was going through.
That's where you are.
It had to cost me a lot of things. So that time I was saying, you have left, there's no cash flow, no, don't have money to pay rent and all that. Landlord start kind of, threatening and all that. Now something happened, which is actually an affirmation that I was on the right track. We had accumulated some Kenya Power, electricity bill.
Of course.
So these guys used to come, they disconnect everybody else's power, and ours will still remain, but with actually the largest bill in the frat that we are living in that time.
What do you mean?
And the caretaker kept on coming and telling me, Gabriel, you still have right? How? But these guys were here. Wamekatia, they have even disconnected somebody even who have 1,000. He has been disconnected. Yako almost 20,000. Still intact. Now, he made one confession one day. You know what? Gabriel, niongea na mtu akaniambia wametafuta. They have looked for it, for the meter where to switch on. Yes. They could not see it.
What do you mean? What?
They could not see it.
Indeed, God works in mysterious ways.
We survived for 3 months with no cash flow, no payment, accumulating no arrears. 3 months. We only having barely. Of course, we never had any daily bread. Yes. But these other things. Yes. I stopped even driving. I would just use matatus and all that. Those 3 months. Now, let me tell you what happened. Yes. The moment I received my first payment after that, because I did an assignment, when I got the first check and I deposited in the bank account and it cleared. Yes. The Kenya Power guys came the same day, and I was told they have now disconnected. Then I told them, don't even go. I'm paying now. Yes. Yes. Are you getting? Yes. Now, the point I want to put here is, in Papa's journey, you don't follow clarity. I had people we left employment with who had said, I have saved for 1 year. They say 12 months saving. They went back to look for employment after 4 months. You have saved 1 million, 2 million. You discover it's not the money that is security. No. It is the convictions you have that actually act by faith to actually sustain your life. Wow. That for me was a miracle. Yes. We were able to now sustain ourselves. At least from there up to date, I live doing my purpose on a daily basis. Wow. And my family has not lacked. And you're thriving at it. I'm thriving. Please, and I have the joy. Tell us your mental state during these 6 months. You're the husband. You're the one who's supposed to be providing. You have a small kid, and we know your wife is not working. Exactly. So what is your where do you work? Do you go to work every day? What was happening? No, actually, yes. There are times where I will go to pitch. Pitch means going to look for business. Okay. Because that time, my company that I started then, that time was around strategy, doing training, and doing research, and also management consultants. So what I was doing, I was still pitching. So I kept myself busy going to pitch for assignments. Yes. But they were not coming through the way I wanted. So we were only banking on hope. So I had to manage expectation from my wife. But at the back end, you are praying, you are fasting, you are believing God on things. And somehow, what happened during that time, after that a bit of a strife, what I may call the dry spell, my previous employer became my customer. So my previous employer actually started giving me some assignments. And I always tell people, don't burn bridges. Yes. All my previous employers, actually even to date, they are my clients.
Wow.
My bank, the bank I worked for, today they give me assignments.
See God.
The insurance company I work for, they give me assignments.
See God.
So they actually, God used them. Actually,
Yes.
my former employer gave me an assignment that took almost another 7 months.
Yes.
At least to do some work.
Yes.
And I could sustain my family.
Wow.
So it was not a very easy season. I had to negotiate things with my wife. And my wife is very understanding. We had to scale down things. I had subscriptions on crabs. I don't know all those social things. We actually almost kind of suspended all of them.
Yes.
Start using public means. Scale your budget even in the house.
Yes.
Cut off Wi-Fi, those subscriptions.
But God is great.
Exactly.
They survived.
Exactly.
So let's go look for seats because these shoes are killing me, and then we'll continue with the story. Please don't go far.
Thank you.
So, Gabriel,
yes.
we have talked a lot about purpose, and I think it's such an important thing, actually an essential thing for everyone to have or to know.
Exactly.
And I believe everybody has their own purpose why they live here. That's what you began telling us.
Exactly.
So, what are you doing to make sure that so many people get to know and live their purpose?
Exactly. Thank you so much, Hellen. One of the things I say is that I have a life debt to pay.
Okay.
When the government is paying the China debt, every human being has that debt to pay.
All right.
Because you owe the world.
Yeah.
And I have encountered people who come to me with that craving. They have something they feel they want to do, but they don't know how to package it and kind of, even first of all, discover it.
Yes.
And then be able to use it for life. Now, I want to give an example here. The reason why there are people suffering, let's say there are people in prison, people committing suicide, marriages breaking down, all those issues, is actually could be an indicator there's somebody somewhere who is not doing also what they're supposed to do. Because all humanity is entangled, meaning there's something you're contributing to for somebody else. So there's somebody in prison because they were meant probably to have reasoned or read your book. And they kind of, and that's where the world redemptive purpose come from.
Okay.
So what we have done is to create an ecosystem around redemptive purpose. Redemptive means something meant to redeem, to save, to salvage, to indemnify.
Yes.
So the month of October, which we are in, we have packaged every year. The month of October is the International Month of Redemptive Purpose.
Oh, wow.
Where we want to sensitize people about redemptive purpose. People to think beyond themselves. Businesses to think beyond just profit. So the whole month of October we shall be sensitizing. We have started this year in 2022. And every year going, you can put it on your diary.
Yes, every October.
Every October.
Of every year.
It's called International Month of Redemptive Purpose.
Oh, wow.
On 12th of October, we also kind of climax it as the International Day of Redemptive Purpose.
Okay.
And moving forward, that day we shall be celebrating like an international day.
Okay.
Now, what we are doing for 2020, this is our first time we are launching this, and therefore we have organized some events and initiatives that will help people understand this purpose much better. And we are calling this Purpose Fest. It's a festival season.
Oh, wow.
So this Purpose Fest, what we are doing is we are doing sensitization like what we are doing right now, talking about purpose.
Yes.
I'm even invited in many companies, organizations to speak about purpose and doing some webinars and public open forums like these ones.
Yes.
But also beyond that, we are running something we call Purpose for Impact Annual Awards. Why? There are people who actually are already doing their purpose. They are living their life purposely, in a purposeful way, and they're impacting people and the planet. We need to recognize, and we make them become role models.
Wow.
So we are running awards, and the awards are also running. If you get into our Facebook page, you're going to find the link where actually you can also do nominations. And how are we doing it? We are doing it using the 7 spheres of influence.
Okay, which are those?
So those 7 spheres of influence, they are the ones, of course, allowed like business and trade. That's about economics and all that.
Okay.
There's art, music, that creative art beat. They are in the family, the values and culture and those social aspects. There is media. Media plays a very huge role in terms of shaping reality. And there are many others. You're going to go to our page, you see all the list of the 7 mountains. Each of the 7 spheres, we identify heroes or champions who have demonstrated to live their life they are very intentional,
Yes.
not by Gabriel.
Yes.
Very intentional. They are pursuing purpose-led life. And for organization, we are saying they are living in purpose first, or they are doing business in purpose first priority.
Wow.
So the theme for this year is modeling purpose first experience. So prioritize purpose before the transaction.
Yes.
So if you are a doctor, try to define the meaning besides just giving people drugs and all that. What is that purpose that you're doing? Or kind of you're supposed to impact the person before the transaction itself. That is the campaign we are running. Now, nominations are taking place. They are closing very soon on 20th of October. So we have actually only a few days remaining.
Yes.
But after the closure, we are going to have a session which we are calling the Purpose for Impact Gara. It will be an event, it will be at KICC. And we are going now to clown and celebrate.
Yes.
And give an acknowledgement and a recognition
yes.
for people who have been selected and nominated. And we are using a criteria. This is a different kind of awards. It's not like the other awards where it's who have many votes. No. These, we have a vetting criteria. We have a vetting board that is sitting and analyze every nomination, and they subject you to a certain criteria. So you might be nominated by 1 million people, but you don't get the award.
Yes.
Because we are looking for the authentic demonstration of purpose and life. If it's an organization, you have to demonstrate you are prioritizing purpose first. So there's a criteria to use. You can even be nominated by one person and you still get the award, even though you meet the criteria.
Yes.
And all this information is available on our pages. You can be able to get links, and you can be able to go and first of all nominate.
Yes.
Number 2, attend that Purpose for Impact Gara. It will be on 4th of November on a Friday evening.
Yes.
From 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. to get the whole evening.
Do we need to pay something?
Yes, there's a payment just to cater for, the logistics.
Okay.
So for those who are coming in person, you're just supposed only to pay 6,000 shillings. That will take care of the conferencing and that evening cocktail and all that.
Yes.
But for those who also join us through virtual platform, specifically Zoom, then you're only paying 2,500. Maybe for those who are international audience, for the ones that are coming physically, they are only charged $60. And for those who are attending virtually through virtual platform Zoom, only $25. So the reservation form is available. You can reserve online and you'll be able to post it on our channel here. Kindly don't be left behind.
Please.
And make sure you also nominate a purpose-led leader who have demonstrated their life as to live life that is purposeful.
Yes.
But also purpose-first organizations that prioritize purpose before profit. Let's meet you there and celebrate the purpose-led transformation. And that's the only way we can make life better for others. I want to give an example to kind of an illustration as I come to the close of this.
Yes.
Do you know that flowers, I wish I had a flower here. We will look for one along the way.
Yes.
Flowers, and you could see them all over here, are not meant for beauty. And that, again, the reality is that you are not meant for beauty.
What are they meant for?
If you study the biology of the flower, the flower is an ecosystem. If you take the microscope and look at the micro world, those are microorganisms you can't see with your eyes.
Yes.
There are some insects that only get attracted to a yellow flower, and you won't find them in a green flower or in a purple flower. That flower by itself is not for beauty, it's for livelihood. There's an ecosystem. But us, we've been living our lives for beauty. So your life itself, getting a job, going to school,
looking good,
it is beauty.
On Instagram.
But there is something beyond the beauty.
Yes.
Behind the scene, you are a source of livelihood. And we need to see beyond your generation. Because the way we are doing Lifeline now, we are affecting and impacting the future generation to come. People call it legacy.
Yes.
So your redemptive purpose, it's something actually, when you do it well and faithfully, you are creating an opportunity for future generation to come and find a good space to live in. Find even good morals, good values. And for us who are Christians, I want to refer you to Ephesians 2:10. Because the scripture tells us that God himself, he tells us that we are a masterpiece. A masterpiece is a well-designed thing for a reason. And he has designed us to function. First of all, we have a fabric of Christ. Our DNA is not the flesh here, this Christ. But beyond that, he says to do the good things, good works that he predestined before time. What is that good work? Is the redemptive purpose you owe the world.
Yes.
So you have a debt to pay. Every one of us.
Everyone has a
debt
to pay.
So you might work so hard and be tired, feeling so tired, and sometimes you may succeed. But if you are not paying that debt of your redemptive
you won't
purpose,
be satisfied.
You will never be fulfilled in life.
Oh wow, I cannot add anything more. Just say thank you so much for letting God use you in this way. I know so many of us, like young people, who are looking for that answer. What is my purpose? What was I created for? Was I a mistake? Am I here on earth by me? Is there anything else beyond me? And where is my place in all this world with all these people? So those are very good questions which everybody asks. And once they know, I'm sure they live the best life possible. Exactly. And thank you for being a mirror and so showing us the way. And I pray that definitely will come for the Purpose Fest. And I encourage any one of you, please get in contact with Gabriel here. Please, on his Facebook page, on his YouTube, please go down there, comment, say I've been encouraged, I've been inspired. I will bring another friend and another friend to this Purpose Fest so that we can be as many as possible, so that we can answer this question that 1 billion people, 1.5 billion people in the world that are asking, what is my purpose? That tells you something, that so many people don't know why they are here. Could be you're one of them. Come to this Purpose Fest, talk to Gabriel Nyamu. I'm sure we will leave the email address so that you can even email him personally and he will answer your questions concerning this Purpose Fest. God bless you. That is all the time we had today.
Definitely, yes. And thank you so much.
I know we'll do this umeachwa na deni yangu because he told me about fatherhood. So hiyo ni deni. We'll need to come and shoot and talk about it when you are ready.
It's called father tongue. We only have heard about mother tongue. Have you heard about father tongue?
No.
That is the next conversation.
Oh my God, that sounds interesting. So stick around for this, and God bless you for being here. I am Hellen Muthoni. Our guest and the owner of this YouTube channel / Facebook channel is Gabriel Nyamu, your Purpose Coach. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.